She's gonna roll credits on your motherfucking ass. I'm back with another drunk reaction, and today I'm drinking Fireball as I often am. We are back for WandaVision episode 5. We're exactly in the middle. Before this episode, we've still got more than half the season left. After this episode, we've got less than half the season left. It's always a sad time in the series you really enjoy. But it is what it is. So I have watched 33 reactions to WandaVision episode 4. I've been building up because, of course, once you watch something, YouTube's like, hey, do you want some more? And some more. It's like that thing from Ralph Breaks the Internet. Keep stuff in the fucking thing, the food, what was it? Donuts into the animal space? Whatever. I don't remember. Cake? Something like that. But it's like that. Do you want some more? Do you want some more? Do you want some more? And I'm like, why, yes, I do. By the way, am I the only reactor who also watches other reaction channels? I'm starting to feel like I am, because none of the other reactors I watch ever mention watching any other reaction channels. So, if you do reaction videos of your own, and you're watching me, drop a comment, because I'll go watch your shit, because, bitch, I'm obsessed. I am obsessed. So, leave a comment, and I'll watch your shit. I'm just curious. Maybe I'm the only one. But I fucking love reaction channels, and I specifically love WandaVision reaction channels. So, I've seen 33 of them. 27 of the people I watched did not get Agent Wu's magic trick. And I didn't get it either. So that makes me feel better. Like, only 6 of the people I watched actually made the connection between Ant-Man and Wasp and, what he did there. The progression of his character. And somebody even, they tweeted a video of it where they were talking about every clip that we had from Ant-Man and Wasp where he's trying to learn the close-up magic. And then the little clip where he does that with the fucking ID card. Really cool. I've only seen Ant-Man and Wasp once. Like, there's too many goddamn Marvel movies for me to watch all of them. I actually enjoy Ant-Man and Wasp. I enjoy the first Ant-Man. Some people hate those movies. I enjoy those movies. But I don't have Total Recall. So, I'm not Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't have Total Recall. So, I missed it. I didn't get it. So, but other people did, and it made me happy once I knew what was going on when a reactor saw that. But it makes me feel better that 27 people didn't get it. Now, the Super Carlin brothers, as I've mentioned before, are fucking idiots. And they are still on this fucking Mephisto theory where they think, okay, Wanda's doing everything. But Mephisto put the idea in her head, and he's the one recording and censoring the program. And a lot of people are on this thing where they think that, like, somebody else is recording it. I think she set up a magic spell, essentially. A self-running spell, which, for her to be in a sitcom environment, there has to be a broadcast. Now it's not going to everybody's TV. You have to have special equipment to pick up, but there is a broadcast. And, of course, the broadcast is going to be censored because that's the way it is, right? They cut away from them having sex. They didn't show them having sex either, did they? So, I don't think it's an outside entity. I think it's part of her spell. That's just my opinion. Now, as far as Mephisto, fuck Mephisto. Mephisto is not part of this, and I'm going to bet a drink. I will do a reaction sober if Mephisto turns out to be part of this. Fuck that, because fuck Mephisto and fuck the Super Carlin brothers. Not really. They're great guys. They're really sweet guys. Kind of vanilla, but they're sweet. But they are fucking wrong and they're fucking idiots about this. So they're wrong. It's not Mephisto. This is all Wanda. She's the big bad of the series. And I actually think it's going to carry over into her being the big bad in Doctor Strange's movie. One of the big bads. I think there'll be an overall big bad, but there'll also be her. He'll have to deal with her. So that's my theory, and I'm sticking with it. I bet a fucking drink. I will do a reaction sober if Mephisto turns out to be part of this shit. It has to be stated by name by somebody who's in a position to know exactly what's. It can't be, I think it's Mephisto, or it's Mephisto, Because people aren't believing her saying it's Wanda because that's just her perspective. No, we have to see him on screen. He'll be talking about, it was me. We have to see that kind of proof for me to fucking pay up on this bet. But I'm telling you, it ain't Mephisto. But, hey, let's find out. This is a longer one, too. It says 42 minutes. I screen recorded it, and it was already in credits at 39 minutes. So I ain't believe you about that 42 minutes. It's probably 35 minutes of actual episode. So let's do this shit. You to leave. People kept saying, well, how come she didn't get hurt? I feel like Wanda put an energy bubble around her as she threw her out. The energy bubble absorbed the impacts. That's just my personal opinion, Fan wink, I guess they call it on TV tropes. I had to pause it real quick because somebody was being really fucking loud, which is odd because it's like 4 a.m. here. Somebody's like, I don't fucking know. I guess, sorry about the size of your dick. Anyway, but since I paused it right when the episode was starting, like after the previews. And it made me realize, okay, yeah, this is we're going to be in the 80s now. Wasn't even thinking about that because of what happened last week. We're now in the 80s, and I think I saw him say in an interview before the season started that each decade of sitcoms had a different thing, right? The decade of the 80s, they were all about preachy and having life lessons and, hey, you shouldn't lie to your parents. Hey, you shouldn't take drugs. So I think there's going to be a message this episode. And the message is probably going to be stop enslaving people and bringing them into your fantasy bullshit. That's going to be the message of this episode. Let's do this. I was kind of expecting him to be like 5 by now. I keep thinking about things that people have said in reactions, right? He is 100% being peppeted. He is a dead body. He's a corpse. But see, he is not rotting because he's a synthetic corpse. It's like, if your phone dies and you leave your phone sitting on your desk, it's not going to rot. It's not going to stink. You can move your phone around and it'll be fine, but it's the dead phone, right? He's synthetic, so he's not writing. But yeah, she's totally puppeting around a dead body. That's super creepy. Her hair being super messy is really realistic.
Why won't you do what I want?
What was that deal?
Oh, shit. You can't control people?
That is
Interesting.
not
Oh, are you mad that you can't control motherfuckers? Oh, shit.
Agnes, I was just fluffing this pillow with my...
Nice save,
Just
Vision.
on my way to Jazzers.
Oh, who told you that?
Look at her
My
posing.
ears.
If she is Aska Harkins, she's a witch, and the tricks up her sleeve, that would be a reference to that. I don't know. I'm on the fence about it. They could be trolling us. They know we're looking. They know we're searching out for those Easter eggs.
Do you want me to take that again?
What?
I'm sorry. You want me to hold the babies? Should we just take it from the top?
Don't be silly. Vision, let's let Agnes give it a try.
That was super fucking weird. Hold the babies, bitch. Quit breaking the fourth wall and hold the fucking babies. She's trolling them the way she's trolling the audience.
Oh.
Lavender. It's supposed to have a calming effect.
I don't know about all
Mom
that.
sprays it on me every night.
And would you
but
please
there's no
stop
tea
jazzercising your pussy all over my babies? It makes me very uncomfortable.
So strange.
Don't mind me. I'm just looking for your dark liquor.
What?
Me? For the twins. What kind of babysitter do you think
Holy
you have?
shit! God damn, by the way.
Check in there.
Dark liquor?
Vision, the boys. And where are the twins?
Mommy? Daddy?
See, like I said.
Kids.
5 years old.
Can't control them.
Yeah,
How
exactly.
hard you try.
Yeah, she cannot control these kids. That's going to be a very key point in this episode, or the rest of the series. She can't control them. They're going to be the ones that break her fucking reality. Oh, shit. Family ties. We saw all this bullshit when we were growing up, as a filmmaker, sometimes that happens when you have a character do something that breaks the fourth wall. It'll get the crew confused. Somebody will be say, like, there'll be a line of dialogue. What am I supposed to say here? And I will, be only half paying attention. I'll be like, I'll read their next line and fucking blow the take. That has literally happened to me before. Because they're so good. They're such good actors that I believe them saying, what am I supposed to say? And I think they're actually breaking character when they're not breaking character. That has happened. So for her saying, should I take it from the top or should I do that again or whatever? I wonder if the crew ever got confused. Because you're so caught up in the moment, you're thinking about all the details. You're not thinking about, even though I wrote the script, I'm not thinking about the script in that moment. I'm thinking about everything else. And so, like that, it can get confusing on set, I'm just saying.
And then Wanda's voice in my
Oh, shit.
chest.
Did you try to resist?
There was this feeling keeping me down, this hopeless feeling, like drowning. It was grief.
I'm telling you, she's torturing these people, man. She is torturing these people. She's fucking evil.
Great. Like I said. Well, what about her labs? I need another blood draw. No. We're done here.
Interesting.
She does that.
The hell's that about?
See you at the briefing.
Is she no longer like a
Warning.
real person, or like what's
We're
happening?
now
There?
assessing a clear. Our initial theory had Wanda Maximoff as one of many victims. We now know she is the principal victimizer.
Yes, she is.
Jimmy?
Big bad.
The twins were subsequently radicalized, volunteering at Hydra.
It's an oversimplification of events, but
You go,
after
Woo.
unspecified
A
experimentation.
lot of people don't trust him. I don't know. I haven't gotten that vibe from him yet. It's possible. I just haven't gotten that vibe.
Does Maximoff have an alias?
No, sir.
Scarlet Witch.
No funny nickname?
Not a
Scarlet
one.
Witch, bitch.
And early about
Put
strategy.
face in his voice against Jimmy. Okay, I'm starting to hate
Try
him.
not to speak ill of people.
Then allow me. Hayward's
Terrorists. Excruciating. Terrifying.
Jesus.
Violation.
Yeah, this is bad, man.
Monica, she blasted you halfway across New Jersey.
And I survived because she chose to protect me.
She's
Exactly,
holding
like I said,
thousands
protect the
of
bubble.
people hostage.
Listen, I don't believe this is a premeditated act of aggression.
I don't either. But, I mean, she does sound like
Bring
she's
up the
still in the
visual.
Kool-Aid.
Until very recently, it was the top secret location of the Vision's corpse.
Oh, shit. She took that. Somebody said there was an end credit scene, but I couldn't find one. That this was an end credit scene where she stole the body, right? Well, I couldn't find any evidence of that online, so I don't know.
She has the world's only vibranium synthezoid playing Father Knows Best in suburbia.
That
What happens when he learns the truth?
depends on how sentient he is, doesn't it?
I'm sure his owners miss him very much.
Yeah, but what about the owners that you've been enslaved on?
There
Never mind.
really is no.
Now somebody who's one of your slaves has a fucking missing dog because you dog
Taking care
napped
of
her.
a living thing is
Agnes was right there.
Yeah, I was thinking the same
I
thing.
noticed when the boys went from babies to 5-year-olds.
Like, fuck it, let's just show our powers everywhere. We're out of the closet.
Well, I'm ready to properly care for an animal until you're at least 10 years old.
Okay, I guess we'll grow then.
Now, hang on there a minute.
Oh shit. Well, they had to get older actors. You know, it's a whole thing.
And then I would be able to safely re-enter Westview,
You're not going back in.
right?
Yes, theoretically.
I can work with
I
theoretically.
think it'll be Darcy going back.
What I
in.
miss?
Not back going in. You can't send Monica back in there.
It's what I'm calling the anomaly because of its hexagonal shape. It's starting to catch on. wanna go back
Don't
in
try
there
to make fetch
After
happen.
everything she's put me through.
She could have taken out Thanos on her own if he hadn't initiated a blitz.
Exactly. We all know this. We saw the
Nobody else
movie.
came close. Can I borrow this?
Whoa.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, she's totally gone nuts.
If she can change things as they go into the hex,
You called it the hex.
what happens
It's
if we
shorthand.
send something in?
That brings back memories. Oh shit!
Poor Dad, he's sick. Where's my phone?
God damn, man.
No, I can't
This is this right here is just one of the
You have to
people.
stop her.
The
Stop.
3,000 people she's enslaved.
My head.
That's why she's a
It's
big
my
bad.
own
This is evil, man.
Technology.
Yeah. Are you gonna be complicit or are you gonna stand up to this bitch? What's up?
Look, he needed a distraction.
But yeah, this shows she can't control them.
What?
From us?
Pausing.
No.
Mark. Oh, I wanted to, one other thing that somebody, I think it's the normies brought this up, which I didn't really, it never occurred to me, but I fully subscribe to this theory. Wanda and Vision were fucking for that 2 weeks before Infinity War started. Man, they was fucking. So it's possible she got pregnant there, right? Okay, so they were fucking for those 2 weeks. She gets pregnant. Infinity War happens. And a couple days later, after they leave the hotel room where she got impregnated, she gets snapped. She's gone for 5 years. She comes back, and Thanos gets snapped away. So you had the 2 weeks they were in the hotel room together. Okay, then you had a couple days. Then she gets snapped. She comes back 9 days later. She steals her body. She comes here. So she would be about 2, 3, 4 weeks impregnated. So people are talking about how can a corpse impregnate her. I think he impregnated her, and the normies think this, and I fully subscribe to this theory, that he impregnated her before Infinity War, and that was in her, and then she was able to, just advance. She was able to scale the timeline, right? It just advanced it out of her body. So they are real human beings that are the real product of those two people back when Vision was alive. I believe that's what's going on. It's a theory that makes sense. And she apparently cannot control them. And so that's what's going to destroy. I thought Vision would destroy her reality, although he's coming around to that as well. But they're also in the story around because they ain't going for this shit. Like, yo, you can't tell us what day of the week it is, motherfucker. We know.
Do you have a brother, Mom?
Oh shit! Why you bringing up that?
What? Something's scaring him.
Don't tell me Petro's corpse is gonna show up.
No.
Oh shit! She's about to smoke your ass.
Disregard. Take the shot.
What?
Oh
No, the
shit!
drone isn't armed.
Take the shot.
You thought, motherfucker. You thought.
What did you do?
Well, you think this is a joke, man? She's enslaving 3,000 people. This ain't a fucking joke. You gotta take her ass out, man. I'm on him. Look, I love Wanda. I want a peaceful resolution to this, but if you got a shot, you gotta take it, man. Of course, now there's gonna be a response. Like if you take the shot, you better not miss. You better go for the head. Better aim for the head, motherfucker. Is she gonna come out and educate these motherfuckers? Come out and dispense some justice? Yeah, here she comes. Here's your little toy, bitch. Nice try.
Stay out of my home.
I got chills.
I won't bother you.
I wish it could be
What about
that
the people
simple.
in there?
You've taken an entire town hostage.
I'm not the one with the guns, Director. But you are the one
Well,
in control.
bitch, you got guns, motherfucker. Just magic guns.
You're still here.
Oh, yeah, she don't like you at all, boy.
I have what I want. And no one will ever take it from me.
Like I said, safe. I said this in my long video. She wants to be safe. She wants to be safe. That's what she wants. Oh, shit. Holy shit. Don't fuck with her. Don't make me educate you, motherfuckers. Here's your little fucking toy back. I think she made it impenetrable.
You've got a mess, and you're still using the
Yes,
Nuts
this is
Leading
a big
brand?
fucking mess. By the way, you notice I did flip back and forth. I do. Whoever's winning the scene, I'm on their side, man. I'm with you, win or tie. If you're losing, I'm going to jump ship and I'm going to go to the other side. That's why I am.
Rocky! Rocky!
Probably went back to his real family. Dog napping motherfuckers.
I didn't want to
What'd you
come
do?
until I'd wrapped him up. What
Oh,
happened,
fuck,
Dad?
man.
Found
Are
him
you kidding
around
me?
Azalea bushes. Don't know how many leaves he ate. I didn't find
Did you
him.
kill that dog, Agnes? You are the devil. You may not be a festival, but if you killed that dog, you are the devil.
Wait, don't.
Don't what?
Don't age yourselves up. The urge to run from this feeling is
You're one to talk, you fucking hypocrite. I like how they look themselves nodding. Are we going to do this?
there are rules in life. Okay? We can't
Boy, she's a fucking hypocrite.
rush
You gotta be
aging
shitting me.
just because it's
Bring him back, Mom.
You're not making sense, Mom.
Bring who back?
Your shit ain't making sense. It ain't adding up. What's up? We need to have a talk. Oh, he
It's
buried the
not
dog. I
easy
get
to
it.
Get a dog and bury it in the same day.
well, life
That
is
is pretty shitty
fast
luck.
out in the suburbs.
Hey,
spoke
by the
the
way,
law.
wife, your shit ain't adding
Oh.
up.
I unearthed the man's suppressed personality and I spoke to him free of your oversight.
Busted.
He
Busted.
was in pain one. You can't control me the way you do them.
Can't I?
Oh, shit.
I'm going
We're not done here. What is the maximum?
She's gonna roll credits on your motherfucking ass.
what?
About
Stop lying to me!
She will roll credits on your ass, bitch.
All of this is for us. So let
You want to elevate? I can elevate too, motherfucker.
What is outside of Westview?
you don't want to know. I promise you.
You don't get to make that choice for me, Wanda.
God damn, he's
Let me
pissed.
talk to me.
Wanda, why are there no other children in Westview?
There are just.
That's the
so
biggest
many.
question I have, actually.
I don't know how any of this started in the first place.
That's gonna make the Super Carlin brothers happy. They're gonna think it's Mephisto who started it. I still don't believe it.
You don't believe me.
Wanda, I want
Well,
to
why
leave
would we?
this
I don't believe you either.
ignoring statistics entirely.
Go away. Really, you gonna cliff Angus?
Who is
I'm gonna
this?
be pissed. This is her brother. Holy shit. That's right. Bring them all back. Oh, wait a minute. That's the one from the other one. No, I reject this.
She recast Pietro?
Yeah, I'm not with that, man. Fuck this dude. I recently rewatched Age of Ultron. That actor was amazing. Fuck this.
Who's a popsicle?
Well, this is awkward. Well, yeah, recasting's annoying. But, whatever. I get maybe the other actor's busy or he just didn't want to do it, Future me here. TV Tropes talks about fridge brilliance. You finish watching a show, something that has not occurred to you yet. You get up, you go over to the fridge, you open the door, and you're looking inside the fridge like, what do I want to eat? And at that point, that moment, a thought occurs to you that makes the show even more brilliant. Like, oh my God, that's even better than I thought it was. Or fridge horror. A thought occurs to you like, oh my God, that's horrible. Shit like that. So, I had a moment of fridge brilliance while I was exporting the video after I finished recording it. And it was this. Wanda can't reanimate a dead corpse of somebody who's been dead that fucking long, right? She can reanimate Vision because he's synthetic. She can't reanimate a corpse. So, if she wants to have her brother come back, she would have to take somebody else and mind control them, wipe their memory, wipe their mind, and put in the mind and memory of her brother. And force that other person to become her brother. So actually, it makes perfect fucking sense. It's actually brilliant. I was just a fucking idiot. And in a moment, I was so hung up on this whole X-Men bullshit. And I preferred the MCU version of Quicksilver to the X-Men version of Quicksilver. So I was mad about that, right? I was like, why are you going to bring this dumbass when you've got a perfectly good one over here? But within the context of the show, especially when earlier in the episode they were talking about you can't reanimate dead bodies. Like, you can't bring the dead back. Vision's an exception, obviously. So, what she must have done is she took somebody else in the town and made them her brother. So now it being a different person recasting her brother makes perfect fucking sense. I'm an idiot. Ignore what I was bitching about before. This is actually fucking brilliant. But so you do what you gotta do, right? He was fucking pissed. I knew he'd be pissed, but goddamn, man, he was really pissed. But, and he's got the twins on his side. The kids. Because she can't control them either. Fuck, man. Like, they're definitely, like, they doubled down on the whole, like, she isn't the one who started all this shit. That there's some other entity in play. But as long as it's not Mephisto, I don't have to go without drinking. So, I still like my odds. There's all the other characters in the fucking MCU. The comic book universe, I should say. That they can draw from. Could be just Agnes. Like Agatha Harkness, she could be the one. Because here's the thing. Her, like, back to one... And I was talking, so I didn't quite catch, like, the very beginning of that. She's the only one that's done anything like that. Where she was, like, actually trolling them. Because that was a troll job. So, it could be right. They could be right. They could be she was the one doing it. Like, she's the other one to play another witch. Older one. Probably, you know what? Actually, now that I think about it. I bet Agnes, or Agatha Harkness, if that is who she is, her powers came from the Reality Stone. She could even be an alien. Like, she eventually came here to Earth or something. Has the Reality Stone ever been on Earth? I don't think it has. So she came from somewhere else. But, because, Scarlet Witch got her powers from the Mind Stone, so she can control people's minds. But somebody is controlling reality. So I bet Agatha got her powers from the Reality Stone, so she can control reality. So she set this up. Maybe as a way to draw in Wanda. And I don't know what her motivations be. I have no idea. But I bet that's what's happening. Because they confirmed in this episode somebody's controlling reality. And they specifically talked about how Vision's powers came from the Mind Stone. And Wanda's powers came from the Mind Stone. So just to set up the fact later they can reveal that Agatha or whoever's doing this, their powers came from the Reality Stone. So I bet that's what's happening. So there's a second, it doesn't have to be Mephisto. But there's a second witch, so to speak, who got their powers from Reality Stone. So that must be what it is. So they started it, and they use it as a honey trap to bring Wanda in. And then, they're controlling the reality, and she's controlling the mind. The two of them together have established this place. I'm also curious, like what we saw with the bubble, if she made it impenetrable. Because I assume more people are going to come in, but maybe not. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I can't wait to see all the reactions to this. People it's gonna blow their minds like it blew my mind. Great shit, man. Oh, it's gonna be a long fucking week to wait again to the next episode. God damn it! This week takes forever, man.